Hi guys, hope everything is going well. I got a question about this task here, so I wanted to make a video to help you guys out. This task says use a deck of cards to create a 3-digit whole number. Use that number to complete the series of problems, then explain the pattern. So here we have blank times 10 to the first, blank times 10 to the second, blank times 10 to the third, and blank times 10 to the fourth. So let me show you how that works. So we talked before in some other videos about how the ones that say you need a deck of cards, you don't really need a deck of cards. What you can do is just choose a random 3-digit number to work with. So I'm going to show you how to do that without a deck of cards. So I'm going to use the help of my buddy Henry. Henry, can you give me a digit, a number?
Like any number?
Yep, a 1-digit number.
8.
8. Okay, give me another one.
6.
Okay, and one more.
2.
Okay, so Henry gave me the number 862. All right, so the blanks say this. It's blank times 10 to the first, blank times 10 to the second, blank times 10 to the third, blank times 10 to the fourth. So our number here that we're going to put in is 862 for this example. You can make your own 3-digit number. Okay, so we know that when we're multiplying, we're going to move that decimal point to make the number bigger. And this is 10 to the first. There's 1 0. So that shows me how many times to jump that decimal. So I have 862. It has an invisible decimal point to the right of the ones place. I know we're multiplying, so I'm going to shift my decimal point this place. Or this direction. We know we have 1 0 and 10 to the first. So I'm only jumping one place. Cross off my old decimal, and I see I have an empty basket, so I have to draw a 0 in, and I'm going to rewrite that number now. You don't want to leave it with the decimal jump in it. You want to rewrite it nice and neat. So my answer becomes cha-cha-cha slide 8,620 for that one. Okay, we're going to bring that 862. Okay, now we're going to do 862 times 10 to the second. So remember, 862 always has an invisible decimal point to the right of the ones. 10 to the second is the number 100. It has 2 zeros. The Tinkerbell number here, the exponent, also tells us how many times we're going to jump. We're multiplying, so we're jumping that decimal to the right. 1, 2 places. Rewrite my decimal, cross off my old one. I have 2 empty baskets, so I draw in 2 zeros. And now I'm going to rewrite that number. And you want to rewrite it first before you put the comma in. And then count from the smallest place value, cha-cha-cha, slide. And my answer to that second one, 862 times 10 to the second, is 86,200. Now I'm going to complete this pattern with the next 2 problems. 10 to the third is 1,000. It has 3 zeros. I'm going to jump 1, 2, 3 places to the right. Cross off my old decimal, fill in my empty baskets, and rewrite my answer. Cha-cha-cha slide. This one I have 862 times 10 to the third is 862,000. And then finally our last problem here, 862 times 10 to the fourth. We're going to jump 1, 2, 3, 4 places that way. Cross off our old decimal. I have 4 empty baskets. I'm going to rewrite that number underneath just to give me some room here. 8620000. Cha-cha-cha slide. Cha-cha-cha slide. I get an answer here. 862 times 10 to the fourth is 8,620,000. Okay. So the problem said use that number to complete the series of problems. So we did that. It says then explain the pattern. So when I multiply by a power of 10, oops, I jumped the decimal to the right, the number of places that the exponent tells me. Or the number of zeros the power of 10 has. So to explain that a little better, let's look at our examples. So it says, when I multiply by a power of 10, I jump the decimal to the right, the number of places that the exponent tells me, or the number of zeros that the power of 10 has. So here, our exponent was 1. 10 to the first is actually 10, so we jumped one place value over because there's 1 0 and 10. 10 to the second, we jumped the decimal 2 places to the right. 10 to the third, we jumped the decimal 3 places to the right. The exponent says 3. The number of zeros in 10 to the third is 3 zeros, so we jump 3 times. Here we jump 4 times to the right because it's 10 to the fourth, and 10 to the fourth in standard form is just 1 with 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros after, so it's 10,000. So there's 4 zeros, we jumped 4 places to the right. When you're multiplying by a power of 10, you're making the number bigger, making the whole number bigger. So that's why we went from 862 to 8,620, because we're making it bigger. All right, hopefully that helps. If you have any more questions, feel free to contact me. I'm here to help whenever you need it. Bye, guys.